Hello everyone and welcome back to Mugworts. Happy New Year 2025. Today I'm just messing around with iMovie on my Mac computer. Usually I use Adobe Pro, but that got a little too expensive, so I canceled that service and I'm trying to just save a little money and see if I can learn how to use iMovie. Last month I quit my job as a nurse after 11 years and I decided that I'm gonna try being a full-time artist this year and see where it takes me. I have applied for 5 shows so far this year and I'll be looking forward to hearing if I get into any of them. Last year I did 2 shows, one in Grand Rapids and one in Holland, Michigan, and I did really well. So it makes me look forward to adding some more shows to my list and making some more money in the art department. As I said before, this video really is just for me to learn how to use iMovie. I have some funny little bloopers on trying to center some stuff. It's been about 2 months since I threw anything, so this is really just practice getting back at the wheel and practicing how to edit videos. Now that I have more time on my hands, I am going to try and do more videos and upload them here on YouTube more often. It's pretty hard for me. Technology is not my friend. My mom even got to experience that with me in a couple of shops. We went out one day in North Carolina and I went to go pay for something and the whole system shut down, and the woman behind the desk was laughing at me because she said she's never met anyone that this happened to as well, and the same thing happens to her. So I think the combined force of both of our technology hating auras kind of shut down their whole system. The funny thing was we went to a pet store just right down the road and exactly the same thing happened again, and the lady there was like, this has never happened before, and I literally took like 6 steps back and it all started working again. So I will try my hardest to record more videos and practice my editing. I don't promise that it will be pretty, but I am gonna try and keep up adding videos every week, maybe, if I can. So here I am just practicing making cylinders again. This clay has been sitting around for a long time, so it's pretty solid. It took me a while to center it, and to pull it up took more times than it usually does. I did struggle a little bit with the first couple, but then I got into it and remembered how to do it. After these next few clips, I do zoom in so you can see what I'm doing a little bit more closely. This I was just kind of seeing what the best angle was. I moved my throwing wheel out a little bit from the wall because it was pretty hard to get into. I'm hoping that this is a better angle for future videos and might try to jazz it up a little bit in the background, figure out how to get that sink out of there, and just get a better visual angle as it is. Dirt is free. I don't know how long it usually takes you guys to throw a piece, but I usually spend about 7 to 10 minutes on each piece, really focusing on the form and cleaning up as much as I can so that I don't have to trim it later. You will see I zoom in on the next one, and then after that I come back the next day and do some trimming. So I will let you enjoy the rest of this film until the trimming part comes up.
I just need some time to walk and be alone with just my thoughts and me. I plucked a leaf from a branch, sat it down and watched it dance, sat inside and floated free, down on the river to the maple tree. There's a clearing past the river wind, bathed in sunlight, wrapped in vines. Aspens look with tender eyes upon the spot where the maple lies. I plucked a leaf from a branch, sat it down and watched it dance, sat inside and floated free, down on the river to the maple tree. vacillating between being existential and mundane. I find that living long enough between them, they become the same. I'm so distracted from the outer world, I just can't find the time for myself to sit and crawl deep inside my mind. Where should I be, and is this right? Who's calling me? All my friends that wanna fight, stuck in my head, stuck on the phone. What should I eat? Would I rather be alone? I am so enamored by the concept of our conscious human minds, but still somehow I just refuse to find that kind of love for mine. It's such a gift to have a brain that thinks about what it observes, but sometimes I think that it's more than what we deserve. Where should I be, and is this right? Who's calling me? All my friends that wanna fight, stuck in my head, stuck on the phone. What should I eat? Would I rather be alone? People try to take the reins of life and drive their fate wherever they like, but disappointment's coming for anyone who thinks they know what the future is like. So stare down the vast uncertainty of what lies ahead. Close your eyes and let go. Let the future wash over you. Let what might be all come true. Let the world wash over you. I've got a paper due in an hour, and I just wanna take a shower. There's an open beer on the counter, and it's the last thing on my mind. 'Cause when I feel relaxed, I feel like it can't be right. And so I stress about not being stressed, and I stress my way through the night. I was lost in my head, so can you speak up? I forgot everything you said.
Here's the next day where I'm taking it out of my drying rack that's wrapped in plastic, not completely sealed, so it does get a little bit more firm throughout the night. Then I just cut them all off and flip them over and let them dry for a little while. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button so that you'll know the next time I post a video. And let me know what you'd like to see this year.
It's all just downtime till I see you again. Go ahead. I used to think that you left me for dead, but now I've stepped outside of my own head. I'm okay to let you go. I moved on stopped thinking about what went wrong. Let you go, then added to this song.
As soon as they get cut off, I work on pulling some handles so that they can dry about the same rate and they will be about the same dryness to attach. Otherwise, they will dry at different rates and they tend to crack at the seam where you're meeting the handle to the mug. So I like to pull them while they're drying, and
It's been 'cause we'll both be happy when we meet again. Yeah, I always knew that eventually
I try to pull a couple extra just in case I drop any and get them all messed up, as I do here.
my anxiety.
Clay does have a memory, so every time you move it, it tends to remember how it was moved and can get warped. So I always try to do a few more than I need in case I push on it the wrong way while attaching or drop it on the floor or on the table. And that always gives me a little bit of a safety.
Then how much that I was still thinking of you, 'cause all my days are shorter now, 'cause I can't stop thinking about how I feel. I don't care how long it's been, now it's all just downtime till I see you again.
One trimming tip I can add today is I have this Giffen grip, normal size. They make a mini one as well. And no matter what I do, they always get a little warped where those 3 holders are. Even if I put in the long, they have like this long post that holds the mug or whatever you're trimming up a little farther. That leaves dents for me. Even if I put a little sponge on them, I can see where it's getting held. So I decided to put a flower pot on there and trim right onto the flower pot, and it helps keep the rims of my cup really round.
My future was bright and my head would feel right. I just had to wait to be. Now I'm free from the cage and I still feel the same. God, I hope it's not just me. So where will I be when my excuses are gone?
It can be a little bit tricky to get it level on there, but after some time and some practice, you get used to it and you can adjust based on drawing a circle on the top and figuring out which way you need to tilt it. Pretty much the same way you would do if you were centering it on the wheel.
Told myself I'd stop smoking, so I drink the night away. But once I get to drinking, I think I might as well smoke anyway. There's a million and one problems that I convince myself caused all this, and I focus on all my vices when it's the rest of my life I should fix. What do I want for me, and can it coincide with anything the world wants me to be? If you will weave me a green grass basket to carry our hearts' love in, and I'll give you my hand and heart to lock with a silver pin. If you will weave me a cloak of kisses for cover on a rainy day, I'll belong to you and only you and never go away. If you will build me a stout, strong boat to sail on the waters so wide, and we shall sail the seas of love together side by side. If you will build me a house of moonbeams that lasts into the day, I'll belong to you and only you and never go away. If you will love me more than fully and longer than forever, then we two shall married be by a knot that none can sever. If you will love me in the night and love me in the day, I'll belong to you and only you and never go away. I'll be with you where you go, from the forest to New Mexico. With you I can never part, I'll always have you in my heart. There we go. When you're feeling lost and you wanna be found, just call out my name and I'll be around, because you're everything I think of at the sound of your name.
If you've made it this far, I just want to say thanks for watching and being patient with me. I am going to do my best to learn how to be better at video editing and posting more consistently. Thanks for watching, and I do want to say thanks to my cousin Riley for making all of these songs and letting me use them on my YouTube videos. So again, thanks for watching. Hit that like and subscribe button, and I will hopefully be making so many more videos this year. Thanks so much. Bye.
I never thought we'd speak again, but now I've got a feeling that from now on